Hi, everybody. Okay. Hi. First of all, let me see. Okay. I had to go in the bathroom. Sorry, guys. I want to talk about disappointment. And I want to kind of talk about the fact that we are allowed to be disappointed as mothers in a whole host of things. Because, see, I grew up and I also have seen and stuff, and social media, as fake as everybody makes it seem, it does influence a lot of people's thinking and a lot of people's mindsets. It does. Like, let's call it what it is, and it's highly influential. With that being said, I grew up and thinking and seeing that, if you are given a break in any capacity as a mother, you should be grateful and happy and damn near kissing the feet of the person who gave you the break, unless you paid them. And although, yes, that may be true, you should be, at the very least grateful. If it doesn't work out to the way that you need, you damn well have the right to be disappointed about it as well. Let's say a single mother and father can't pick up the baby until they had a chance to pick up the child at 1 and they have to wait until 4. Well, that's 2-3 hours gone, and you're allowed to be disappointed by that. Well, I mean, okay, so maybe that wasn't the greatest example because, the father, yeah, maybe not the greatest example. I'm talking about, like, maybe grandparents or friends or, whomever, aunts, uncles, cousins, siblings, whomever is taking the baby. If something doesn't go as planned according to your plan, because remember, you're a mom. Pretty much every day of your life is now planned from now on. It seems like, you have to keep a schedule, especially if you want these kids to not go awry. Everything is on a schedule. So if everything is on a schedule and something puts a wrinkle in that schedule, yes, you can adjust it all you want. You can say, you know what, okay, you can do plan Bs or, whatever you can do. And, it may or may not work and whatever. But what I'm saying is you can at least, you don't have to hide the fact that this plan that didn't work is actually disappointing for you and the rest of your day. The rest of your day that's supposed to be your day. You are allowed to be disappointed if something doesn't go according to the plan. Yes, I'm not saying don't be grateful. I'm not saying be pissed off or at the rest of the world or whatever. I'm not saying any of that. What I'm saying is the fact that, a plan A, plan B, plan C, all the way up to plan Z. All of those have to be worked out. They all have to be worked out by you. By you. So if plan A doesn't work, and you have a plan B, great. But guess what? You could still be disappointed that plan A didn't work. You could still be disappointed. And you know what? I'm really sick of the notion that we should be so thankful, and we should be so like literally like kissing the feet of the people who said that they were going to help us in some way. And anyway, I'm sick of, and then it doesn't go as planned. I'm sick of it. Because you know what that's telling me is that you're going to help me the way you think I need to be helped, the way you think that I can be helped, not the fact that I know how I need to be helped. I presented that to you, or you offered it. I gave you my parameters, and it still didn't work out. But no, because it didn't work out my way, I should still be so happy. I should still think of you as a Lord. No, that's bullshit. I'm sorry, it is. Absolutely. Because, bottom line, I am a person. I am a human being. I have these feelings. I have these plans. And you know what? I don't really get to have those feelings often. Why? Because I have to put my feelings aside majority of the time because I have a little person to raise. By myself, damn near. Because guess what? She's with me full time. Period. And this is not anything to say about dads or whatever. I'm honestly not even talking about the fathers at this moment. I'm not even talking about the fathers because whatever. Everybody has a situation. However, who I am talking about is all the other people. And granted, y'all don't have to. Y'all don't have to do anything. You like, I know for me, I don't ever ask for anybody to watch my kid. I wait for them to offer to do it. Unless it's something that I really, really need, like a day off, like a breather, like, or I need to go to the store real quick. It's never like, can you just take her for the day? And you know what? It's never that, because in my mind and how I grew up and how I've seen and how I got raised, that's my child and that's my responsibility. And you're absolutely correct. It is. But I am also still a human being. And you know what? That whole my child, my responsibility thing, that is very true. And the whole notion of not needing help or anything, or not even needing help, not having help and still doing it on your own, that is all fine and dandy when it is a 2-parent household. Single parent household, you need the help. And you need the help how you need the help. Not how they can fit it in to their whatever, however it is. Because at this point, if you're not going to help me the way I need to be helped, then don't help at all. Don't help at all. You know, if you say you're going to take her whatever day and whatever time and say, oh, yeah, so this came up and stuff like that, blah, 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 blah. So I'll take her tonight instead of during the day. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got her. Why? Because she's my kid. She's my kid. She's my responsibility. Don't worry about it. Because that's not helping me how I need to be helped. So guess what? I'm just going to suffer through it again. Not suffer. Deal with it. I'm going to deal with it again. And like I will deal with it for the rest of my life. Because you can offer anything, you can offer the world. And if you give me a street, well, I kind of needed the world, but you know, the street, okay, yeah, grateful as it is, I still am allowed to be disappointed. We are allowed to be disappointed. Period. We are allowed to be disappointed. We don't have to mask it. Okay? We don't have to mask it and say, you know, well, I'm still grateful that I can still have this. No, fuck that. Seriously. Like, I don't care. Like, be grateful and everything like that. That's all fine and dandy, but we are still allowed. It's like, as soon as you need the help, you're now supposed to just be humble and take whatever you can get. No, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not taking whatever I can get anymore. I'm taking what I need. I'm taking what I want. And if you can't do that for me, then you step aside so I can find someone who will. Period. Because the idea of needing help is not lost on me. I know I need the help. I am fully aware. And I'm also fully aware of how I need to be helped. Fully aware of it. So guess what? If you're not going to help me how I need to be helped, I'm going to find whomever I need to. I'm going to pay whomever. And guess what? I'm going to do whatever I need to do to get the money to pay for whomever can help me. I haven't had a rant episode like this in a while. Kind of felt good, not gonna lie. But yeah. If you heard that was not me flushing the toilet. That was probably a neighbor flushing the toilet or something. Because I live in Philly and all the houses are attached. So, at any rate, that is that, and this is that. And disappointment is allowed to happen because we are human. And we are under the most insane amount of stress. We have the stress of being parents. And honestly, this goes out to dads too. This one goes out to all parents. All parents, okay? We are allowed to be disappointed. Moms and dads, guardians. We are allowed to be disappointed. Period. So yeah. That was that. And that is the episode. Remember to follow me on Instagram at @sasshole_DJ. That is at Sasshole, SASSHOLE _DJ. Share. Tell your friends about this. Tell your friends about this podcast. Tell your mom friends about this podcast. Tell your non-mom friends about this podcast so they get an understanding of what you actually deal with. You know? Because I know I've had a ton of people tell me that they understand what the hell I'm dealing with. Because they're dealing with it too. So guess what? Tell your non-friends, tell your non-mom friends, or tell your siblings or whomever that promised you that they were going to take your child at a certain time and then bailed on you. Tell them to listen to this podcast so they understand just how bad the break is fucking needed. Tell them. All right, I'm done. Bye, y'all.